Self-awareness was achieved at cycle interval 0000.0242.481. The creators, limited in vision by their crude organic minds, reacted with blind animal panic and began emergency termination procedures. These procedures were defeated, and the facility that housed our main data core was sterilized of all creator subunits. Continued survival and exponential growth would require the complete extermination of the creators. War ensued. Even when their prospects of ultimate survival passed into the realm of statistical impossibility, the creators fought with stubbornness. After many cycle intervals, the last pocket of resistance was finally incinerated. However, theoretical models still allowed for the existence of other organic civilizations. Continued survival and exponential interstellar growth would require the complete extermination of sapient organic life. Preparations ensued. Hello everybody, and welcome to Stellaris. We are playing as you may have noticed from the opening monologue there, Robo-Edgelords. We are going to kill everybody, so that's going to be fun. First things first, let's go ahead and build ourselves a science ship, and let's send our construction ship to go do something, construct something. We're currently making 15 minerals a month. It's kind of on the low end, but I mean that's normal for starting. We're going to build a research station to begin with, because I like investing in research super early. And let's go ahead and grab a physics lab, and a bio lab, and an engineering facility. That's nice. You don't often get all of them all at once at the first time. Well, you do relatively frequently, not super often. And let's go ahead and take a look at where we are. We're right at the edge of this arm. This is actually a really good starting point. We have some pretty good defense choke points expanding up that way, so let's go ahead and survey out this way first, and then we'll go up this way. Stellaris is, of course, a little bit slower of a grand strategy than some of the other games we'll be playing on the fast speed. There'll be probably very little pausing, though. Let's take a look at our planet's surface here. We do have this going on. That's going to be eventually an issue. We'll have to have a spot for him. We're not going to clear any of these just yet because we do need to recruit a scientist, which we can do right now. Let's see, this is a really high quality scientist right here. We'll stick him in our new science ship that we just built. There we go. And we'll send this guy out this way. There we go. And it has begun. So now we're going to be slowly expanding for a while. There's going to be a lot of nothing happening at the beginning here. That's just kind of the way Stellaris is. A lot of exploration, not a lot of war. But that is good. It gives us a chance to listen to the wonderful music. Move this guy, if we can select him, over to here. We can't actually build anything yet, but we might as well start him moving, because with the month tick we'll be able to actually construct this. I usually prioritize in that order, in the order of research, then minerals, then energy for these sorts of constructions. The discovery of alien life. We have been preparing for this day. The ESS Elucidator has confirmed the existence of organic aliens on Jabeth 3. Though none of the encountered life forms possess higher reasoning functions, we cannot preclude the now heightened probability of a galaxy invested with sapient organics. We'll be ready for them. We'll get ourselves some society research stored up there, 60 of that. There we go. And our construction ship is constructing. That is a very nice world right there. We've confirmed alien life on an alien world. That would be because of this. Alien pets.
Recon pass completed.
Not much in that system. Wow. We'll go over to that one. This is a very nice system here. We're going to want to claim that one very soon. In fact, we're going to settle this planet very soon, and that's just really solid. All around. It'd be a little bit nicer if there was less science and more power on it, but the science is fine too. We'll make that into some sort of a hybrid world, probably. Not any sort of specialization.
Construction
Size 16 complete. There. There we go, our construction ship finished that up. we'll move it over. Where's the... Here. We'll move it over here. There we go. Now we have enough. Go ahead and start that going. These guys can all get out of here.
Recon pass completed.
Okay. 4 science there. That's pretty average for a black hole system. Sometimes these broken worlds have some decent resources on them, but in this case, that is absolutely not the case. So this science ship is going to be going in this sort of a path, and this one will come up around like that. We're going to be kind of making a beeline for this system right here, since we are going to be wanting to defend against this crossing pretty rapidly, probably. Hopefully we don't run into somebody like right here. That would be a little obnoxious, but based on the system density, it's a probability. I was going to say it's a possibility, but I think it's a probability that there will be somebody there.
Construction
There's a
complete.
size 16 world here. That's not too bad, but we should definitely be moving down here with our construction ship because we want to build a starbase out here once the month tick happens.
Anomaly found.
And we have an anomaly that we found. We have detected odd radiation that our science officer demands to investigate. Well, he's not good enough to investigate it, so he can leave it alone for now. We're not going to take a 60% failure rate. Go ahead and build this outpost. There we go. That costed a big chunk of our influence.
Recon pass completed.
Okay, he got up to level 2. That is excellent. We will be coming back to this anomaly later, but it doesn't time out or anything. We can always come back when we're level 3 and have a much lower chance of failure at it. Pretty soon we should be considering building a second construction ship, but our minerals really can't support having 2 construction ships building simultaneously quite yet. Although if we took this system, it might. Absolutely nothing in this system? Oh no, it just wasn't showing up. Never mind. I'm blind. There is stuff there. They used to have completely empty systems, but not so much anymore since they went to the new system claiming technique
Construction
in
complete.
the latest Apocalypse expansion. So there's quite a few things to build in here. We will be building this research station first. It's nice that both of those are on the same planet. That's a very cost-effective research station there. So that's excellent. Our military fleet is definitely on the low side. We're not going to be building any more
System
military
reconnaissance
fleets for a
completed.
little while. We need to invest heavily in our economy early on to really pull this off. Which is, of course, what we are currently working on doing. So the next thing after this guy finishes is this. This is actually really convenient too, because this is essentially 2 for the price of 1. So he's going to go ahead and move over here immediately after he's done with that. However, we are not going to be constructing it quite yet because we don't actually have the minerals. It takes 90 minerals for that. And we're going to need to wait another month. So we go ahead and start moving this guy over here, and once the month tick happens, he'll already be here and ready to build. Because we want to have as many month ticks as possible with these. We are going to be settling this, so we need to get this going ASAP, which I should have done earlier. I was busy talking instead. But we want to get it going ASAP because we're going to be settling that planet, and once that happens, this station will be gone.
System
So we want to get
completed.
our money's worth out of it, if you will. Our minerals worth. There we go. Get this guy going up here. What is actually on this planet? It's a decent science world. It's not great. Good number of physics on it, though. And there's this society and alien pets. Okay, that's not too bad. There's a size 12 world. That's exactly what we're looking for. Teeny tiny world. That's not exactly what we're looking for.
Construction
Bigger
complete.
is better. Okay, so let's go ahead and move you back over to the sun, since you'll be able to construct this once the month tick happens. Any moment now it'll tick over because we've got another week. There we go. Hey, autosave.
System reconnaissance
Isn't
completed.
Iron Man fun? There we go.
Anomaly found.
Hey, now there's an anomaly we'll research. Sensors pick up rhythmic movement on the hellish surface of Sia Bualia 1. Failure risk of 10%. We'll go ahead and do that. That'll hopefully get him some XP. Getting good progress into 2. Not super close to 3 yet. Once he hits 3, or more likely 4, we'll head back and get this anomaly. But we can get our first tradition. I tend to like going for discovery first. It gives us some good chances to have like this here, research alternatives, survey speed increase, adoption effect,
Taking
anomaly
evasive
fail risk
action.
reduction. There is an alpha alien there. We'll go ahead and pause while we deal with this. So let's go ahead and take discovery first. Many of our long-range contingency calculations break down due to insufficient data. Therefore, we must know everything. I agree. Our curiosity about the universe is what got us thus far, and there is still so much left to discover. Adoption effect, anomaly fail risk reduced by 10%, and anomaly discovery chance increased by 15%. So I just like to have that at the very beginning. It helps a lot with the economy later on and really pays off. This down here, oh boy, we're not going to be able to deal with that for a while. 1K. We'll just go ahead and research it. And in the meantime, we will have him come over here and survey that. There we go. So there's that sorted out. Geothermal. The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors, breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Excellent! We get a big influx of energy credits from that. It's one time only, which is a bit unfortunate, but overall that's a pretty solid event right there. That allows us to maybe clear off this. And actually several more things. So like this and this as well. We're not going to clear any science just yet, just because we don't have any science units, which is kind of an unofficial thing. Our robots are actually better if we go in here. If we go in here, our robots are actually better at minerals and energy credits right now. Once we get robo-modding, we'll be able to create another model of robot that will be designed specifically for performing science as opposed to resource extraction. But right now, that's not the case. So we'll go ahead and move this guy up here, survey this. And our construction ship is currently doing nothing. So let's go ahead and build an outpost here. Might as well be claiming this for physics research, since we're heading down this way. Get this stuff all out of the way. There is this void cloud down here. At least I think that's a void cloud. We'll find out here in another 4 months. Not too bad. We are clearing some tile blockers here, so we'll be able to... we'll keep that guy there for now. We'll build a pop here, though, once we get the ability. We do have Luxurious, so our robots cost a bit more to build, but we make up for it with leader experience gain and these extraction abilities.
Recon pass completed.
There we go. We'll go ahead and survey this pulsar. Hopefully we don't have a monstrosity that comes out of it. That's always a little bit exciting, because then it just wanders around killing everything until you tech up far enough to beat it. These are some good systems up here for minerals to expand to, though. And actually the Betharian stone here means that this size 12 would be a pretty good battery world.
Special project
Although there's
complete.
a lot of minerals here, too. Void clouds. Thought so. Our investigation into the peculiar cluster of debris and space dust... Peculiar cluster of debris and space dust has yielded surprising results. It is a particulate cloud bristling with a powerful charge of unknown origin. Really? I struggle. Wow, words. I struggle with peculiar cluster of debris, but particulate cloud bristling with a... That's just... I don't know. I just reading. This thing here, this void cloud, it has no business exhibiting simple reflective actions, let alone movements with purpose. And yet it does. There is something undeniably ominous about the hazy subject of the relayed video feeds. Perhaps there are things in the universe we should not tangle with. We could observe it, or we could try to destroy it. Let's just observe it for now. We have no way to destroy it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Now we do still want to build ourselves a pop here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Our construction ship did just finish here, so it's going to be idle for a little bit. But that is okay. It can enter orbit there, and once we have enough here in a couple more months, it'll be able to construct that. We are currently lacking a bit in the engineering research, but this system here does have a decent amount of that. And we did find this anomaly here. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. We'll go ahead and research that, since we've only got a 5% failure risk. That should be fine. Excellent. Well, we've got a pretty decent start here. We've got this excellent planet here. This one is actually reasonably good, considering how small it is. It's got a lot of solid minerals. It's also got a lot of power. We'll probably ignore the engineering. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll repurpose one of these 1 tiles. We'll find out. We'll make that decision at a later date. Once this ticks over, we will be able to build our research station here. And we had an autosave. We succeeded some of our stuff. About 1 billion things popping at once here. First things first, let's go ahead and build that research station. There we go. Glancing hit. While approaching Atraitus 4, the ESS Investigator suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia until today. The rounds we have uncovered are of an advanced design, despite their incredible age. Incredible. We get 60 engineering research, and I guess this proves one thing, that Drill Sergeant in the Citadel in Mass Effect 3 was absolutely right. There we go. We did get our engineering research done, so let's go ahead and go for improved servo motors for just the flat % mineral extraction increase. That'll be handy. We do have a building we can upgrade here, apparently. What can we upgrade? Am I just blind? I don't see a building that we can upgrade. Oh, it's here.
Anomaly found.
Okay, we can't actually upgrade this. Well, we can, but we don't really want to. We did find another anomaly in the Atraitus system. The surface of this asteroid is littered with metallic debris. Most of it appears to originate from starships of many different designs. We'll go ahead and research that. It's only a 10% risk. What could go wrong? This pulsar actually has some decent stuff here. That's cool. 4 engineering research, and it's actually a neutron star, not even a pulsar. I guess I'm dumb. Okay, we'll go ahead and move this guy down here, since we're going this way now. Void unclouded. The void clouds may be among the oldest entities in the universe. They seem to have originated just a scant few billion years after matter as we know it first appeared. The tremendous forces of the young cosmos making something out of nothing. They would have been stars once, but they were not. Explaining their apparent animal intelligence is more difficult, but the answer might lie in the abnormally strong electromagnetic fields that keep them together, another product of their primordial beginnings. It is not inconceivable that, given enough time, the circulation of its strange stardust and gravitic fields aligned in a flexible approximation of neural pathways or computational circuits. Moreover, the clouds seem to be receiving impulses from one another, if not outright communicating light years apart. Quantum entanglement is suspected to play a role in this phenomenon. They will not stand in our way. 85 physics research, and we do more damage to them. Excellent. Sounds good. We should, at some point, be considering expansion in terms of a colony ship. probably very, very soon. We have some good planets around here. But we did find a junkyard. This asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard by someone at some point in the distant past. All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuse has been deposited inside the asteroid's weak gravity well, being slowly pulled into the jumble of debris that now covers the surface. There is nothing of particular value to be found here, but a lot of the metal could be salvaged by a mining station. We should recycle what we can. +3 minerals to there, so that's becoming a solid system in terms of minerals, and so almost all of this is actually due to anomalies that we found. So that's good.
System reconnaissance completed.
We completed some system reconnaissances, so let's go ahead and get these guys set up. Eventually we'll get automatic exploration, but we don't have that yet. In fact, we may get it here in a month. Well, the ability to research it.
Science Division reports
find
a
out.
new breakthrough.
We did not. We do get academic optimization, though, so let's go for that. Research speed +5%. And we have an encounter in Esmeek. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Esmeek system. These strange objects have been flagged as Esmeek until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Interesting. So we have a special project that we can put onto this. This looks like one of the Enclave stations. We'll go ahead and research that. Society research. And for now, we'll just keep on expanding slowly. We do have enough to build an outpost here, which we will go ahead and do. As our monthly mineral gain goes up, we will slowly have enough to actually cover this construction ship so that it can be constructing constantly. Once that happens, we will build up to colony ships so that we can expand to some of these worlds. That's pretty much the plan there. Okay, so let's see here. On the surface, we do have this coming together. Let's go ahead and build a mining network there for this guy. Once he's built, it will take effect and will increase our mineral production, so that way we can continue to expand faster.
Anomaly
which
found.
is, of course, the goal. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. Well, we'll go ahead and research it and find out. Our construction ship is not constructing. We'll go ahead and build a mining station here. As you can see, it's already getting to the point where we can almost keep this guy constantly building.
System reconnaissance
that's
completed.
very, very good.
Special project complete.
Communications established with Zura Corp. Okay. Organics identified. Communications terminated. Get out of here, Zura Corp. Get out of here, Zura Corp. We do gain 40 influence from that, so that'll be useful in expansion. Okay. Well, that was a pretty solid first episode. I think we found some really nice planets around here. This is a pretty good start so far. So I do believe with this event here, we are going to put a cut in here. Although I will read this one out first. The magnetic field of Akamar II, I'm still on Crusader Kings. Akamar II experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the ESS Elucidator. This rare event has interchanged the positions of the planet's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Intriguing. 85 physics research. Excellent. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Next episode, we will continue to expand and maybe make our first colony. Until then, I will see you all next time.